So what's up, my chunky but funky crew? It has been a while since I posted on this channel, so I'm gonna give you guys, like, I'm driving right now, running errands and shit like that, but I'm finna give you guys like a little funny stories that I was just thinking about. I was listening to the radio and they were talking about this Kardashian drama and that Rob Kardashian put his sister's number out, and they were talking about like sibling rivalry and like what shit have you done to your brothers and sisters that like was fucked up. So I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, so I have like this step brother. He's not my actual brother, but I grew up with two family members. My household was very different. I did not grow up like a traditional household. Okay, it was in a sense because we were our own little family, but I grew up, like I said, if people don't know me, if this is your first time watching me, my aunt raised me. Okay, so I grew up with my aunt and I grew up with her husband. Okay, as my father, just to give you a little insight of me, he was like my father, but she was married twice. So her first husband raised me my first couple of years of life. So they got me when I was 6 months old up until I was, how old was I until he left? I think it was like 4 or 5 years old. They broke up, they got a divorce. So then that's when, then later on when I was like 7, 8 years old, that's when my her current husband stepped into my life and we became a family. He was much more stable. He got us a home. He was a hardworking man. He wasn't as affectionate as my first father, my first, stepfather, but he was a good man. I could tell he was a good man because he worked for us and he gave us to us financially. So he got us a little house, he got us our first car, he provided for us. So our family consists of my aunt, my uncle, which I consider them my mom and my dad, his son, and then it was me, which was, I was actually their niece, but they took me in as a daughter. And then we got another family member, which was my uncle's daughter. She got taken away from her mom, so we adopted her. So it consisted of 3 kids, which is my brother Andrew, my little sister Dominique, and me. So that was our family, and we functioned like a family. But I've always fought with my brother. I had little fights with my sister here and there, but not as much as I fought with my quote unquote my brother. He was my brother, he was my brother. But I don't even fight that much with my actual brothers now, or I've never fought with them as much as I did my step brother. I don't know why. He was just so fucking annoying. He annoyed me when I was little. When we were little, he used to bite me. He used to scratch me. He was annoying. Ever since up until we got older, he just became a fucking asshole. He just became this big dickhead. When I say asshole, when I say dickhead, I mean those dickheads. What do you picture when you picture a dickhead? Just a fucking dickhead. If you could picture what a dickhead is, that's what he is. He just grew up to be a fucking, his shit don't stink. He makes up these stories. I don't know. Something is wrong with him. He's I'm just gonna put it out there, he's fucking fake. He makes up these stories in his head and he believes that they're real, and he thinks everybody else is fake, but in reality he is the fakest person. I always give him the benefit of the doubt, and especially that I'm older now, I try to develop a relationship with him because I'm like, hey, we're older, let's get this shit together, let's that's it. That's enough of fighting and shit. Stop being a dickhead. I'm not gonna be a bitch to you. We're older, I have a family, I don't have time for that shit. So I was being a good sister to him and even lending him money and shit like that. But at the drop of the dime, he can turn against you. Like, if he doesn't like what you're saying, if you try to give him advice nicely as a sister or as a person, he will fucking turn on you at the drop of the dime. Like, you are his enemy. He hates you. So I was just like, you know what, I tried a couple of times with him and I'm just done already. That relationship is dead. But when we were younger, when shit used to pop off, I used to do some shady ass shit to him. Like, I used to fucking like, more recently, which I feel fucked up about, is that we got in a fight. I was staying at my aunt's for a while in between because one of my apartments was getting fixed. So I was staying with her and he was acting like a dickhead, and so he left, and I put some caca balls in his room, in his bed. So he's acting like a dickhead, getting smart with me, like acting stupid, like asking when I was gonna go home. I was like, fool, you know what, when are you gonna leave? You're fucking 20 something years old and you're still living at home. Like get your shit together. But so when he left, my baby at the time, she like did caca balls in her pamper, and I was just fucking throwing caca balls in his room. I just started throwing them in his room like a game. I don't care. I picked them up with my hands. I don't give a fuck. And then I put some under his pillow. What do you think about that, babe?
Story.
And then one time he was at work. He was working, and then I was waiting for him at the house. So he comes in, he thinks he's all bad with his friend, talking shit about me low-key, like, they're here, oh, blah, 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 like, talking, that's how he talks. And then, like, I could hear him talking. So I was waiting outside on the porch for him to come and pick me up, because he was coming after work. So I was waiting on the porch, and I see him coming down the street. So I knock on his window because I'm waiting in the front. His window's right there. I knock on his window. I'm like, hey, oh my god. Like, I act like, oh my god, like something's happening. Like, I act all panicky. Open the window. And he's like, what? And I go, and I'm like acting all crazy. And he opens his window. When he opens his window, the garden hose, I have the hose like right there ready. He opens his window. I fucking get the hose. I fucking I squirt him through the window. I squirt the window and all his fucking shit got wet. Everything's like, oh man, fucking crying like a little asshole. Oh shit, what's that? Oh yeah, so oh yeah, so there was this one time. So yeah, so I wet him and he was all like, oh, and then I just ran away. I jumped in the car because he came, and I just jumped in the car. But oh yeah, so then there was this one time where you know, I'm the type of person, like, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't stay mad, you know. Like, if you tell me sorry and you're like genuine about it, like, I could forgive you. And I've always, like, every time he's done something stupid, like, we forgive each other. Like, after, we'll forgive each other. Like, okay, you know, like, you did something stupid to me, I did something stupid to you, let's squash it. So, you know, just to let you know, like, that's, like, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't too serious. But then another thing I did to him, we had like a mutual computer that we used to use in the house, and I needed to use it, and he was like, oh, like, no, you can't use it, like, I'm gonna use it, man, like, I have important stuff to do, like, I have like school stuff to do. Like, I guess because he was basically trying to say, like, I don't go to school, I don't work, like, you know, he's supposedly trying to do school stuff, which he's always trying to do school stuff. He's always trying to do like work stuff, but he still doesn't work and he still doesn't go to school. So I don't know about that. So anyways, shade. That was a little shade, throwing a little shade there, but so what? And then so he was like, yeah, I gotta do the school stuff, like acting like a dickhead, acting like a fucking asshole. I go, all right. I go, okay, all right. So he's doing the computer thing, and I go around to the back of the house and I turn off the power. And he's like, oh. what the fuck? And I fucking go to the, I run to my room like, oh, nothing, like nothing happened. But yeah, those are the petty little things that I did to my brother because he was a fucking dickhead. So yeah, what are some of the stories that you guys have? Tell me down in the comments some of the stories, the funny ass stories, because I would love to read them, about petty shit that you did to your brother or your sister. I love you guys. Stay chunky because chunky is beautiful.